last game. Is it positive momentum or not, given that Jaden got hurt?
Yeah, I mean it's definitely positive. I mean we won. We was on like a five game losing streak, so it's definitely tough in the locker room. But we came together. With the loss of BJ, we just came together and was like, yo, we got to finish out strong, get some momentum. All our games is quad one, so we're not done yet. And as you guys can see, we fighting every game. We're not like just giving up hope because we lost all these games. We still got something to prove.
How has it felt for you just adjusting to college basketball and now having some of the success that you're having, and what's that feel like?
Definitely tough because I mean I've been a scorer, so it's kind of tough going through a long game stretch of just slumps and just missing. I'm known as a shooter, so it was definitely tough. I mean, I just stayed to myself and just kept working. Like everybody says, stay in the gym, keep working, but I mean, it's more of a mental thing than what you could do. I realized a lot going through that slump. I had to, get out my head and just remember like how I used to play basketball. I really had to enjoy it again. It was tough going through these games. Not playing how you wanted to, and not also individually, but for the team. I mean, they needed me multiple times, and I failed to make shots, and that hurt my confidence even more because I'm more of a team guy, so it's tough. But Justin, I finally playing my game, the Amir Ali that I usually play. Like, and yeah, it's definitely been tough though. But I mean, it's freshman year. I got plenty of years to go, so just keep going.
How did that feel then, just to play such an important role in a win?
I mean, it felt great. I mean, I'm always gonna do whatever Coach Hurley need me to do, whether that's scoring the ball or getting rebounds. Some games I'm not shooting that much, but I'm still gonna impact the game by just playing hard, rebounding. I see coming off the bench, I see what we're lacking, so I just try to tell myself, watch the game and focus and see what my team needs, and I just do that.
What's been a big surprise for you? Has anything been a surprise for you here in your freshman year?
I would say my mental shifts was definitely surprising. The play I kind of expected it. I mean, I played the best players last year or throughout high school. Really played like players like Cooper Flag, all those guys. So I mean, skill wise, I mean they're around the same boat. They're obviously way more stronger and older, but I mean mental probably and the travels and all that stuff. That's pretty tough on me too. Sleep schedule, having the same routine is kind of tough. But yeah, I'm adjusting well.
Amir, how's the locker room been over the last few days after obviously BJ's absence and then you guys being able to get your first win in a while? What has that kind of been like over the last few days for you guys as a group?
I mean, it's just even if BJ was here, we'll say the same things. Just win the game, win the game, win the game. Like that's what we was mainly focused on, playing as a group. I mean, it was tough because we had all these games and losing at home and all that stuff, and we just thought of the West Virginia game. Like everybody was happy. We went in there, only us. Everybody was loud on the bench, from the last man to the first guy to the coaches, all that. So I felt like we just needed to get back to there. So without BJ or with BJ, it was the same thing really, and we finally got what we wanted, but we got to keep going.
When you're going through those struggles, is there a player or coach or teammate or coach that is kind of talking you through it or anything like that?
Yeah, all the coaching staff did a great job with me this year for sure of helping me get through it. But in all, like everybody can help you, but at the end of the day, you got to listen to what's inside your head. You know, when you cross or when you go back home, you by yourself. So I just figured out kind of. I mean, they helped me a lot. Obviously, I couldn't do it without them, but at the end of the day, I needed to dig deep and figure out what was wrong with me mentally, and just kind of change my routine and then break out of it.
What is part of that like new routine that would assume new routine instead of talking about changing it?
Yeah, I mean, I've started meditating more, praying to God for sure, but meditating, trying to read books, trying to do like cleaning the house, like a little bit of extra stuff to sprinkle in to kind of take my mind off basketball because, like for me, like I'm a basketball head. Like I'm just always, it's always basketball. Even if I'm at home, I'm watching basketball. So I kind of needed to take a mental break. The winter break helped a little bit when I went back home, see my family, but and all I just try to do different things. Explore more, go outside more, like enjoy nature, and be grateful for the moment that I'm in. I mean, I had a hard time, but I'm still grateful that God put me in this position. And not a lot of kids have it, and they wish they could be in it. So definitely being grateful helped a lot.
So what do you like to do when you're not playing basketball? Then you said you tried other things. What do you do in your spare time now? Then
I mean, snap. I try to play video games, but I mean, I just always watch basketball. I just love watching basketball. Even like NBA to college to my friends, all that stuff. Even my old high school, like I'll watch their games. I just love watching basketball, and probably like video games or just enjoying nature. Probably talking to my friends on the phone.
Who's a game that you like? Like, who's your, who are your favorite players and guys that you see similarities to yourself?
I mean, I'm not really similar to him, but I love the Devin Booker's game. I watched him, but in terms of that, I went to Jason Tatum's camp my junior summer, I believe, and I mean, it was the best players in the country there, and I was definitely grateful to be there, you know. But I picked up some things, and then I realized how like similar we are in terms of like our body, like how he was when he was around my age, how skinny he was, and then how his body transformed, and like the way he plays basketball, I just love it. From a tall guard, I tend to watch him a lot in film.
From a teammate standpoint too, so like going through things and you have to dig deep and figure out yourself. How somebody like Adam who's had a bunch of experience in college for a while, how has that helped you?
Yeah, he helped me a lot too in terms of just telling me like I've been in the same situation, and then Mace too. Mace has helped me a lot, like not giving up on me. In the game they're still passing me the ball, they still believe I'm gonna make the shot, and that helped me a lot. But they'll just tell me like the things that they went through in college and how it is, and everybody struggles. You're not gonna have a perfect slate. Like no matter who you are, you're gonna have to go through something to be great. So definitely, I just take the adversity and just take it and leave.
Amir, when you've struggled with your confidence, how difficult has it been to prioritize building yourself back up in terms of a mental standpoint while also trying to improve your game as a basketball player?
Yeah, that's probably the toughest part. I mean, in the gym, I would, now especially, I'll just do the same drill every day, same routine. But I mean, it's really tough. Like, you just have to break out of it. It's tough. I mean, you could talk all you want about like hard work and all that stuff, but like I said, mental. I feel like it's like 90% of basketball. You can't play without it. So definitely, that's something you have to work on.
What's it like playing for Coach Hurley?
It's amazing. Everything that I thought of it would be for sure. I love that he holds me accountable, yells at me and all that stuff. And I just take it and I go with it. And then I just know it's coming from a good place. And also the things he teaches me, coming from like Duke and all that stuff, the player that he was, I find it very inspirational that, he could teach me all the things that he knew and growing up figured out.
I mean, it was announced today that James Harden donated money to the collective. What does it mean for you as a player to see former players that are in the NBA pouring back into the
I didn't
program?
know that. That's crazy. I think as a basketball player, I tend to like NIL just because people work all their lives, and at the end of the day you look at a basketball player like, oh, just he just plays basketball, he gets money playing the game he loves, but they don't know the ups and downs that you have to deal with. You have to do the same thing every day, questioning like kind of who you are as a person. They don't take that to offense. So I feel like the money is definitely appreciated all around. For me, I just love the game. So I mean, whether I'm making money or not, I'm gonna play the same way how I'm playing. So I mean, it's great. But for other players, definitely, because I know what other players go through. Freshman or senior, it's your last year. It's just tough. So definitely, this is great.
You mentioned you're a basketball head, so I'm assuming that you watch a lot of basketball, which is nice. How do you separate enjoyment from watching a regular game of basketball, whether it's college, high school, or the NBA, while also maybe try to critique their every move and see how you could implement something in your own game?
Yeah, I mean, it's times where I'm watching as a fan and then I'm watching as a learner. So it'll be different. When I'm chilling, I did a lot of stuff with basketball today. I just watch as a fan. So I'll be like watching Jason Tatum or any college player and then just like try to see what they do and then try to implement it in my game. But as far as critiquing, I'll just probably watch a game, over. It wouldn't probably be live. It'll probably be like an old game of NBA or college, and I'll just critique that one player for the whole game, and then just see every habit that he has on the court and what I could add, or if we're similar and I need to take it out.
Amir, there have been highs and lows for you guys this season, for you personally and for the team as well. How would you say this season so far has reached up to the expectations you had coming into the year in the fall and before you guys got started?
Yeah, I know. I know. It's definitely tough because we had a great non-conference, and then we go in the Big 12. Play BYU, win at Colorado or here against Colorado, and then it was just kind of like a wake-up call, I guess, for us. Like we need to humble ourselves, get back in the gym, everybody regroup. But yeah, it was definitely tough for us, definitely, because I know what we're capable of, and I know you guys see it throughout the play. Some games we played the best teams in the country, and then last 5 minutes it'll slip. So it's obviously not a talent factor. It's just more about focus and winning the games. But it was definitely tough. Every game, the adjusting to losing the game, and then it's just tough because we know how good we are, and everybody sees how talented and good we are. So it's definitely been tough on our group.
And then to follow up for you personally with that, how you kind of felt with games that you played more than others and had better performances in other games and gone through that freshman kind of lull. What do you think
Yeah.
of your own game?
I mean, when I go into games, I really don't expect much, but to just play hard and give my team what they need. So I mean, some games I really never got real frustrated in terms of like, oh my God, like, how people could be like, oh, I'm about to hit the transfer portal, all that. No, that never came to my mind. I always know my time will come deep down. So, I mean, if it's some games I'm gonna play, some games I'm not. It's just how it is. But my time will come eventually. If I'm a freshman, you got fifth year, fourth year people that have way more experience than me and been playing this game for longer than me. So I understand it for sure, and I'm very mature enough to take it.
You're playing a lot out of necessity now, though.
Yep.
How is there pressure that comes with that?
Nah, not really. I mean, like I said, I just go into games controlling what I could control, and that's like, playing hard, rebounding, defending. That's stuff that you could control no matter what. You can't control scoring or making shots, but the more you focus on other things, the easier it comes to making shots, and that's what mainly helps me.
Sounds good. Thanks, man.
Appreciate it.
seeing you.
Thank you.